No, when you did that, especially the spiritual bath, you washed away your virtue. You washed away what you were supposed to be, only to be replaced now again with an evil destiny. So witchcraft is literally sending spirits by a practitioner at a specific individual, at a home, at an organization, or whatever it is. Whether it's a spirit of confusion, poverty, you will know because you're going to see the negative patterns in that particular individual, group, organization, or whatever the case may be. Now, this is all happening as a result of the victim either knowingly or ignorantly agreeing to being a part of this altar, which gives these spirits the right to affect them. But remember now, you're not going to God for the solution. You came to the kingdom of darkness, and you knew this. I'm specifically talking to Christians because many Christians during my counseling session admitted that they at one point went to see some tarot card reader. They read some silly horoscope or something to do with the world of darkness. I'm like, why would you do that if you profess to be a believer of Jesus Christ? But at the same time, I'm not shocked, and I kind of a little easy on them because the churches that they go to dismiss all of this. So it leaves them in this curiosity type state. Nothing is happening here. Let me go seek somewhere else. I don't give them a seed and all this stuff. Let me go somewhere else. So with that said, let's quickly go into Deuteronomy chapter 28. I'm going to read from verse 14. Deuteronomy 28, getting at verse 14. Listen what he says. And thou shalt not go aside from any of the words which I command thee this day. Don't go to the right, do not go to the left. Listen specifically what he's saying. Don't go to the right or the left to go after other gods to serve them. Now, he didn't just say, don't go to the left, don't go to the right. No. He specifically said, don't go to the left or the right, seeking a specific thing, and that is seeking other gods. Other gods here would simply mean these are the demonic deities that the people of the occult world serve. So even though you may go there and you see a table or altar, or you see some statues or some fruits and stuff on a particular table, know for sure there's a spirit at that table, and it is not a spirit from God. So God is telling them through Moses, the children of Israel, he's talking to his people now, he's saying, do not participate in any form of evil. And the main reason here is, when you do that, you're giving them right to your life. So after he made this rule to them, he said he made this proclamation to them, right? Listen to verse 15. He says, but it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken or listen unto the voice of the Lord thy God, meaning that you dismiss verse 14. You don't want nothing to do with his rules, his regulation. You're going to seek another God or another deity, okay, to replace the God of Abraham. He says, but it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, then what? What is going to happen if I dismiss the laws of God? What is going to happen if I don't follow the rules? What is going to happen if I go and seek Sangomas? What is going to happen to me? He said, now all these curses shall come upon thee and do what? Overtake thee. So witchcraft in its essence is a curse. But it is a curse as a result of what? What is the real reason why? It is a curse because somewhere along the line, the rules of God has been violated, dismissed, put aside. And this is why people get angry when I tell them, if you go into a church that is going against the laws of God, and they're telling you things that is not in that Bible, and they're creating them and developing their own kingdom, run for your life. Why? Because you are participating in something that God told you not to. Do not go against my rules. When you go against my rule, you are susceptible for sorcery. You are susceptible for divorce. You are susceptible for sickness. You are opening up the channels to your life that was once closed. As long as you follow the rules, they're now open now. So any attack could come on you now. Run for your life. I don't care how much you love your pastor, your apostle. I don't care. He or she is a devil if they're telling you to go against the laws of God. I had a situation